Hello? Isol, when did you get here? My goodness, it's good to see you. 20 seconds ago? Wow, okay. Damn. Yes, baby? What is with you guys and coming here right when I'm doing something else and forcing me to pay attention? I was looking for the stream the day Oh, yeah. I was I wanted to oh, my reaction was oof. My reaction was it was very emotional. You are late, Pew. How dare you? What do you want to say? What do you want to say for yourself? Meow meow. Smokey says hi. Aw, no, don't leave. I'm sorry. Smokey says hi to everyone, don't ya? Good morning to everyone, or afternoon, or evening. It's weird. Oh, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck, I need to trim her nails. It's weird just reminding myself that I am a part of people's day now. Like, I'm just looking over and I'm like, damn, people like me enough to talk to me. It's definitely one of the stranger things. Stranger things. I am excited for Friday because I'm picking up Persona 3, and next week there's going to be slight adjustment to the schedule where I'm going to do some days with Final Fantasy 16 and some days with just Persona 3. So I think I'm going to do first half of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Final Fantasy or Persona, I don't know which one yet, and the second half, the other game. It's going to be it's just like a test thing. See what I'm gonna finish both games, don't worry. But it's just gonna be a test to see like if that kind of works, because I do want to play Persona 3 and I do want to play Final Fantasy 16. Hi, Shadow. But I don't know if I should just finish 16 and then go to Persona 3 when the hype's dying down, because I do want to actually play Persona 3 with you guys. So just tell me if that sounds interesting at all. Apologies for my rambling. Hopefully you get to finish them both before Final Fantasy 7 comes out. That is unlikely. That is unlikely. Persona 3, I played Persona 3 on the PS2. It was like 100 hours. The way I play it. The way I play it, at least. It was so long. So I'm probably going to be finishing 16 before 7 comes out. But other than that, no. Why do they have to have games that I want to play right next to each other? That annoys me. That annoys me so much. Yes, I pre-ordered Final Fantasy 7 and I pre-ordered Final Fantasy or Persona 3. Hopefully, and don't quote me on this, hopefully I'll be able to get the Aegis edition, which Best Buy? No. I didn't get it from Best Buy. Either game. I did see the metal cover. I did. Here's the thing. I don't really care about metal covers. Like, they're cool, but like, they're kind of unnecessary in my eyes. I know, sacrilegious, put me on his pike. But I got it from GameStop. All right, let's continue.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
All right, let's continue helping out. Don't look at me. Let's continue helping out mid. Hi.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Yes.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Ooh.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
That's good.
Thank you. All of you.
I wonder if we're going to be able to use the shift.
Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Oh.
Of course.
Should I put on Snickerdoodle? Or should I put on Strawberry?
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Oh my god. The Riz. I'm Riz King.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete. Letting off steam, part 3. Alright, let's go talk to Mid.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Let's go talk to my wife. My wife, not Clive's wife. My wife. Hi, Karen. I think I might need to top up.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Enhancer. Oh. Oh, wow. That is actually super cool looking. Alright, we don't need to top up then. That's good. Let's go report to Mid. Anything over here? Nope. Mid. Mid. I love you. Come here. Be pretty. Hi.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
There we go. Finally. It burnt out.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is.
Aw.
Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
I'm so glad people like.
Okay.
I'm so glad mid is so good.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
All right. How does mid do her hair? Is it like a twist? It looks like one almost. Is it a braid? It doesn't look like a braid. Sometime later. Unless there's like a 2-strand braid that I'm not thinking of.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
That's good.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Get a sling for his elbow. Yeah, that... you kind of need that. How does your hair work? I want to find that out. I'll probably have to look at the character model in disgustingly detail.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized
Ooh.
I don't want it to be that.
She's
I
probably
don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to. if things get
25,
desperate.
my guess.
I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up.
No! Oh no! 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 My hands. What have they done? I didn't know she was 16. She looks 20.
Enterprise is fit to sail. I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
I feel
Something
betrayed.
tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You,
No.
you were gonna finish
No.
his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right.
Don't look at me.
There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please tell me you're wrong. FF. No! Mid. Mid-adult Telmon. Ah! She's in college. I was thinking she was in college. I didn't go to college until I was 18. So I'm thinking 5-year time skip. She must be in her 20s. Was 11 in college. I'm destroyed.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Right, Clive?
Yep.
Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Mid ran off. I was distraught. How dare you spread misinformation? I was distraught by Sid's death. That broke me. I literally stopped stream early to leave, to like cry.
Seen Mid.
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Aw.
Don't mention it.
So we don't get to see Sid's grave. That makes me sad.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the Free City, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canviran authorities will take kindly to an unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and ward us of any impending attack. I trust that you give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Alright, well, let's go talk to Gav.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Can I just say that my chest felt so much relief seeing that? Like, I knew that was the case. They're over 20s. They're over 25.
Telling the truth at
But
least.
I knew it was the case because of a couple other things, but still, I was so relieved. Alright. Barnabas is 70? What? He looks so young. That goes into my theory. That goes into my theory real fast.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
I mean, say that to Joshua's face, bro.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Hello! Hi, Karen. Oh, wow. Karen's so cool. This is the first time I've seen her full dress in a while.
What a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Well, that was pretty.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
Oof.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
Yes, Gav.
We would indeed.
Oh.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
That's a good idea.
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Look at him!
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets.
Look at him!
It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad. Get off! Little fingers!
I love Goots.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
He's gonna die.
Aren't I always?
He's gonna die. It was nice knowing you, Gav. It was really nice knowing you, Gav. I'll miss you dearly.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Aww. Goots is just like, yes, I'm getting new tools. I'm getting new tools. Don't know what he mean by that, but... Can I... Okay. We're going back to the hideaway because I want to start that side quest. It's calling me name.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Oh gosh. I was summoned through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that you might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Alright.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Payback. Oh no. Something bad's gonna happen. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Okay.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
A bone to pick. About Blackthorn. Pen is mightier. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's some other demons jabbing the pitchforks in his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but the next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. August.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blacksmith Blues, Part 2. Alright, let's go do Blacksmith Blues first, because... Hello!
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone.
Aw.
Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
Ooh.
Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Oh, I want that.
So that's what's troubling you.
I want that sword.
Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
All right.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
I'm so sorry, Clive. I know we're helping a friend, but could you cover up?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I was wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual.
Aw. What's up, babes?
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
I think Karen and Hippocrates are
You're
friends.
looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you show Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are?
That's fair.
Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that.
He does have puppy eyes.
Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
That's...
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Thank you, Karen. Can I go there, actually? It won't let me. Because I need to go do story. But I can get as far as I want with them until... I can get as far as I'm gonna go as far as I can with them, and I'm gonna continue with the story.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development.
And a scary one at that.
She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it.
Oh.
If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain...
So it's not just bones.
It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute... Some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Huh. Okay, that works. Thank you, Hippocrates. I cannot go to I can't go to Cressida. But thank you. It means a lot.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Alright. Hi, got.
Clive.
Gotty?
Did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
What?
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain
No!
clients, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square.
No!
Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a
No!
circle. 0.
You
might say.
idiot!
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Ah, you idiot!
What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you.
Oh.
And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan?
Oh my god.
Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
500?!
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and
Fucker, what?
I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
Oh, you
But that doesn't mean
idiot!
you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
I agree.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry.
15 million gil! I would kill you if you did that. I will. Clive is nicer than me.
Understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Clive is so much nicer to me than me. I would have murdered him straight up. The fucker's stupid as shit. 15 million. 15 fucking million. He should never be in charge of anything ever again. Anything ever again. The second he's in charge of something, he's better be taken off of it.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I'd be down for that. Sure.
I imagine Tyre could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
He sounds so panicked.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Aw.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Alright. So, we've done as much as we could in the hideaway. Started 4 side quests. Alright, where is the Bomb King? He said it, but I completely forgot. Ah, this is the wrong way. Bomb King is where? Bombs. Bomb. Alright, hi Nectar. You're so cute. Ask about bomb sightings.
Are you on the hunt for a Bomb King, Kubo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you.
The Croc Sembequa. Alright, that works. Too bad I can't go there. Oh, can't travel. Rude. We gotta continue with story. Eastern Dalmekia. Onward. Real quick. Yep, I can travel to them now.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Alright, now that everything else is open, we're just gonna finish the side quest real quick. Northreach. Sembequa, the Crook, I think, is what it was. Where is the Crook? Maybe it's in this area? Let me look it up real quick. The Bomb King. Bomb King. Breaker World. Bomb King location. It's Dragon's Eyrie Obelisk is the closest one to it. Wait, what? Is... Oh, it's down here. It's over, like, you gotta go through this way. Okay, that works. I'm gonna put a thing down right there.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread.
Alright, we're gonna give a ruby real quick. Please don't kill me, Dame.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you.
Please don't kill me, Dame. I'm fucking begging. I'm begging.
What can I do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Isabel, please.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Star Ruby. One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
Isabel, you queen!
Once told me Cid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it?
One of my...
Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
What?
Long ago. Yes. Cid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Cid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
So one of the things that I really like about this game is that some of the most important NPCs in the game, period, are women in high positions of power in their community. And I think that's really cool. That's just me though. I just think it's a really interesting thing that they did. They're like, here's a prostitute who makes so much money that she almost single-handedly helped the Hideaway again. And here's this woman who's in charge of one of the only bars. And it's so interesting to see these women in power in their community also having their debts, getting their debts paid off too. It's not like a... It's so nice to see. It's just my little gushing of the day. And also, like, with Isabel in particular, the fact that she's a prostitute was never, like, vilified. It's just her job. And I think that's really cool. This way. Oop. I should probably get off my chicken. I don't want to get off my chicken. Oh! Work is work, and she does her job well. Exactly. Alright, we got the Bomb King. I don't want to deal with your ass. Bomb King, rank B. That shouldn't be too much. Oh, only level 33.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try.
Get out of the way, get out of the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Kill. Toggle, kill. There we go. Notorious Mark slain. That was actually pretty quick. Only 1,000? I'm offended.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the
Bomb ash.
stuff.
How many?
Let's see if there's any more.
Any more? Any more? Oh, there's more. Don't jump collect. I'm sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't have been so mad at you.
If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
He can fetch it himself. Yeah, I agree. Alright, where else? So we got 2 over here. Let's do one right here. The one right here. Just real quick. I love side quests. Like, straight up. They're so much fun.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drape's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself.
Oh,
We don't
there's
know
a
for
dancer.
Sure. It could have just been a tremor.
Okay.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined! Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Do yourself a mischief?
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Oh. Well, fuck you.
Please, allow me to apologize.
Fuck you, dude.
His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced. Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant! Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Okay. I guess. What?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Huh.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Huh.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed.
What?
Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
If it's called Bandit's Bed, no fucking shit.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
Okay.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Thank you. Unneeded, but thank you anyway. Oh, I have to go all the way over there. I mean, I don't mind, but... Okay. All the way over there. Come here. Hi, baby.
Good girl.
Yes, good girl. Best girl. Favorite girl. Go away. Don't want to deal with you. Alright. Retrieve Ignac's stolen items from the bandits. Okay. Just stick kind of to this area. There we go.
Alright.
Don't want to deal with that, so we're not dealing with that. Retrieve stolen items from bandits. And hopefully my blacksmith will be happy with me again. Happy blacksmith, happy life. Alright, here we are. Alright, time to fuck you up.
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
No, don't mind me. The innkeeper? What? Why are you called the innkeeper? Are you actually the innkeeper? Oh. Stagger damage. That was actually a pretty good amount. Whoop. Perfect. Enemy slain. Spoils. Ooh. Then mind if I do?
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
Alrighty.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name since the beginning of the game.
Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship.
Wait, is this like katana?
They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness.
Ooh.
A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
That's actually really interesting.
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Whoa, bro.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
Thank you.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Ooh.
There are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Byron Rosfield. Perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think your lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
I'm gonna cry. Byron is Lord Byron Rosfield.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
I loved that. I love that so much. That was the funniest interaction I've seen in this game in a while. I'm dying a little. Like I'm dying. I'm still laughing. Martha's Rest. Whew. Oh, I'm blushing. Oh, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Hi, Martha.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Oof. It's such a pretty, like, design.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle the debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Yep.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
And I agree.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to.
Probably for good
Knew
reason.
that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground.
Aww.
Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too.
Aww.
And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Half as stubborn is twice as handsome. Oh my god. I will take that.
We'll want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Whew. R.I.P. that one guy. And oh god. It's in Cressida that we need to go. That works for me. But my goodness. I love chocobos. I would love a chocobo plushie. I want one so bad.
Come on. Faster.
Chocobos, baby. Which color? The classic yellow, I think is the probably the best. But a white one would be cool too. I mean, like ambrosia. But you can't go wrong with the classics, in my eyes at least. Also, chocobos, like the classic chocobo, reminds me a little of Cloud, and I don't know.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
There we go. That's what I thought. Giant antelope. Elder antelope right there.
Doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
This one.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Amazon has fat chocobos. No! No! Okay, now I have to look. Okay. I have to look it up now.
This one. Get him.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Fat Chocobo plush, is that what it's called? Chocobo plush. Oh my god. Oh, it's so fucking cute! Oh, it's so cute! Fat Chocobo plush. Oh. I'm on stream and I'm shopping in the middle of stream. I'm so sorry. I'll stop. That is the cutest thing I've seen in a while, though. I'm gonna be honest and say that. I'm shopping in the middle of stream. I'm so sorry.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
He's so happy. Look at him.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you.
Aren't you? A very big puppy.
Aw, thank you so much.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Do you hear my cat, by the way, when she meows? Do you hear that? Like, I'm wondering if I'm going crazy. Okay. 1 second.
Meow. 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 Meow.
That's my cat. She said hi again.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
Yes.
I did better than that.
Sundered whetstone, a slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles.
Wow.
I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted.
I'm delighted.
Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine.
He is my
I've been working day
sunshine.
and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
What is he, part elf?
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
Aw.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
You know that's immediately what I'm gonna do next. Quest complete. Blacksmith Blues, Part 2. Excalibur Design Draft. Oh. Oh, I want that. I want that now. Excalibur recipe unlocked. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun trying to find that. Hello.
What do you need?
Use forge.
So, what'll it be?
I can get it now. Though modern-day plays such as The Adventures of Sir Crandell have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valisthea were for a short time united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. I'm gonna say fuck it, we getting it.
No scratches, right? Anything else?
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty.
The crystal too.
It's so pretty. I love it.
It's no joke.
Hello.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Here's some bones for you, Karen. Oh, it's such a pretty blade. Oh my god, I want it.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
Aww.
All right, no need to shout. Now I know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder Antelope Femur. Short of slaying a behemoth or coral, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoitus, one would be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
She calls him a bloody know-it-all. I love that. Alright. Let's go say thank you to Tomes.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
Yes.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
Oh?
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
How?
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
My best friend. Best of friendo! A bone to pick. Alright, we gotta see to the other ones. Let's go talk to the dead body. I really like the sword. Excalibur. It's so pretty. Wow.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Alright. Are you still breathing? Wow, Got.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
Even she's looking shocked.
Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Even she looked shocked. She was just like, what?
Clive! You watch yourself out there, alright?
Alright, let's go try and force feed this star ruby to her. Sorry, Karen. You're getting something good, and whether you like it or not.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations. And you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
I love Karen.
Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
God, I love this woman. I want to be this good. I want to be like this when I'm old.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Was that Annabelle? That's terrifying.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
And you shouldn't be.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
1 month is not worth the amount you've risked.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take.
Damn.
Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat.
Aww.
Me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away.
No.
I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own.
Oh.
Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that.
Aww.
Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I miss him.
He didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that.
You did your best.
Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you.
I love how that's how he starts the letter.
Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Aw. Oh, that hurts.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
Aw.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Aw.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Aw.
I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
You're doing great. I believe in you.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Oof. I don't trust this
Before you
game.
go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
Aw, don't give it to me.
This will do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Yeah, it really does. They're talking and mourning, and I'm like, damn. Rest in peace, Otto, when that happens. Quest complete. Payback. Sid's goblet. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Sid. Every single one of the characters that I've had any sort of affiliation with that isn't, like... They've all died. They've all died. My old, my, new title for my stream is, when they said that inspired, by Game of Thrones, they meant it. And before that, it was, every side quest has a dead body, and I don't know what to do. Yep. Yep.
Right there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
I'm looking at you. Bomb ash. It was hypothesized that the bomb's inclination to self-destruct during violent encounters is a form of collective preservation, akin to how a honeybee will sting a threat to the hive at the cost of its own life. So it's like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
I'm scared, to be honest. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Yep.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
Oh, do I get more,
magic on that?
Oh.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. I reckon if we slap a bit on the bag, it'll loosen up.
Oh yes!
Yes,
Yes.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Yes!
The spirit? Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Yes! I'm so excited. Give me more potions!
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Please don't rub me. Quest complete. Weird science. Alright. treated potion satchel. Were the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of the satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, they should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. Thank you! Inventory increased. Time to go to Karen and buy more potions. 6433. Got it. Karen, I have money to spend and potions to fill. And then we can continue with the story. It's raining so much. Desiree, hello.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
7:15.
All yours. All done?
And what about you, Goat? Or
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Goat, yes.
Anything catch your eye?
Okay. That's on its way to the next area that I am
Told me
going
she was
to.
building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes hope to build?
Is that the thing Tomes hope to build?
Aw. I love that. Alright, Karen. Aye.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Nah, I'm fine. Crafting, 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 crafting. Oh, Gil.
I reckon
Gil.
I can find a buyer. You got out else?
Gil.
I'll be
Crafting,
thankful you got
crafting,
that
crafting,
much.
crafting, 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 crafting. I should probably go through these and equip the stuff that I should.
Finished, are you?
Okay, book lad time. Book lad. Alright, let's continue. Yes, dear? What's that button behind your avatar? What button? When the store was open? Next time we go do a store, I'll turn off, I'll mute my avatar. Just real quick. Alright.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
I'm feeling it was a button to sell all valuables. Maybe.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Faster!
I like seeing the number go up though. Alright. If you don't cause me to stop, I'm not dealing with you. Hi. What's up with you?
What do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
No.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
Hmm.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to...
You, however,
Hmm.
have the look of a man who needn't fear abandoned.
I don't trust you guys.
ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand...
I suppose he's right. Fine, I can deal.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Don't flirt with me.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
I don't trust them.
We'll take care
They're
of the
scuzzy.
rest.
Or they're acting a bit scuzzy. Something's off about their story. But also at the same time, I'm a good boy.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Yep. I don't trust them either, but like at the same time, if I'm gonna be dealing with bandits, might as well deal with them myself. Wow, I'm actually shredding through his health bar. Excalibur was a boon. Go, Jill.
Farewell.
Enemy slain. Spoils. Let's see. Steel silk. Okay, that works.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
First things first. We pet Torgal. We pet the boy. The good boy. Alright, what's in... Nothing in here. Anything in here? Over this way? No. Don't mind if I do. Inspect wagon.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yep. I don't trust it. Get cart. I don't trust it, but I don't want to deal with it anymore. Alright, Bucklid.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
Okay. Okay.
The path continues on the other side.
Not bad. Hi. Don't mind me. Alright, what's back here? Oh, magic ash. Don't mind me. Made for Buckla. Alright. Ooh, pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, wow. The final sin. The Dalmec Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
Wow, it's so pretty.
I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Well then.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
I wonder what the 2 curses were.
Dominance and bearers.
Oh, that's the curses. Got it.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
Aww.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men.
Aww.
Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
And it was.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
He misses his dad.
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Something's up. Alright. Meanwhile, more seat of the Imperial Court. More of this. Audience chamber.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have.
Oh no?
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Oof.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
He's crazy, bro!
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Oh, I am terrified.
Father. I find you much changed.
I agree. Guy's crazy now.
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this?
He said the name.
I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths.
Fuck that bitch.
Regarding the nature of nations, of rulers. And of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Oh my god! Yes! Finally, Dion!
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Aww.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Joshua's right about that bitch.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
Fuck off!
What do you know of my blood?
Oh god. I want to beat that bitch with a baseball bat. Let me just... Her head would be a really, really... Seeps of forgotten. Steps of forgotten.
We just need to hug the coast.
Her face would be just the best target. I swear, it would be so wonderful if I just took her head, put it on a pike, and used it in T-ball. It would be such a lovely thing to do. I've never hated somebody
Run like the wind.
more than I hate that woman.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside.
Alright.
His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
So, the dominants... Yes, Pew. Thank you for the meow. The dominants I know of are Jill, Clive, Dion, Joshua, Hugo, Benedicta, the King of Waloed, who is Odin, and I think that's all the ones that I have off the top of my head. Yeah.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
We're doing pretty good without the Crystal Blessing. I think that's about the normal amount I should know about this time. Unless I'm missing a couple that they are dominants, but I just don't know about. The Buckled Markets.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
I didn't know if you knew about... yes. They fought against each other a little earlier. Dion is Bahamut and
Come one, come all, feast
is
or
Odin.
rise. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Hello. Ooh.
How
Barnabas.
For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Look at him.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect.
It's 8 then?
Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who...
Let's see. Jill. Joshua. Clive. Yeah. Jill. Joshua. Clive. King of Waloed. Hugo. Benedicta. Dion. Oh, I said something else, but I don't remember it. Alright.
seek entry at a formal line and ready their
Sid.
documents
Yeah, Sid.
for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
I keep on forgetting he's a dominant. I just...
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Good. Where are you?
He must be around here somewhere.
Peaches, they're sweet as nectar.
Good. Ah, there you are, lad.
I'll take the large.
Hi.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Ooh.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Alrighty. Let's go help out Chocobo Caravan.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Was it you, kid? Because if it was, rude.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Treasure! Treasure! Treasure!
There it is. Treasure.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Oh no, she did. She did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
A lot.
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
It is. He
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
No, we're guards.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Please do. I'm begging. This game has so many cutscenes. It's starting to drain on my brain.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes.
Huh.
The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Do you know who it is? Because that would be very helpful.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
Sure.
You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Damn.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
Aww.
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Who? We get a new badge? New badge? Seal obtained. You accepted the crimson color from Eloise.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Thank you. To catch a thief. Well then. Side questing it up.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Fuck up. Fuck off.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst with
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
Aww.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Can do.
Thank you. We will.
Alright. Fishmonger.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Alright.
You should come with me.
Fishmonger.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then.
If you wouldn't mind.
For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
That's
orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Oh, that's gross.
Shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Let's have Jill talk to them. I don't think I should.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Extremely.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Aw. Poor kid.
I'll take the large one.
Hello.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, You know what to tell them.
I mean, you do get paid for it though, and since it's illegal, it might be a lot more money than these kids are making on their own, so that's probably why they're doing it.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Okay. Well, maybe there's another kid. Yep.
Caravan stops next
This makes me uncomfortable.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Aww.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Oh, we got a lead at least. Find Hunza.
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
Hell yeah. Time to go chase down a child. Great.
I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Hmm.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Chocobo pen. Alright, where are you, lad? Oh, treasure! Treasure? Thank you. Hi there. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunza.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
One that stole.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Aw. Whew. Well. Time to kill. Toggle, kill!
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Yep.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
Dude, you're an idiot!
That brooch. Where did you get it?
Eloise.
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Well,
Your sister?
Eloise, yeah. Fuck off. You ask questions first, draw sword later, you idiot.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared.
Yep.
Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it?
Mm.
And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing.
Yep.
Then we all want the same thing.
Quest complete. Really? To catch a thief. Alright, we're already at 105 renown. Damn. It's 190 something to get the next thing, though. Hi.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them.
What's the plan, though?
Pass back and I make Boklad
Plan.
a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
Hmm.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Blood from the stones. Alright.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my...
I'm gonna save real quick. Oh, we got Theo a part of our party. Had a feeling that was the case, but thank you.
That's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
Ambrosia! Thank you for popping out of the wall. I appreciate it. There they are. Oop, torture time! Don't mind me.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I should have, but I didn't want to. Don't really like doing that.
I doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Yep. Don't mind me. Oh. I get on the back of my chocobo and immediately don't need my chocobo anymore. Great. Huh. Don't mind me.
We got company.
Bravery.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Let's just walk that way. It's not worth going on my chocobo. Quest destination nearby. Alright, here's the thing then.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Fuck you guys.
Scum.
I agree.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Don't mind me.
It's that guard from Falkland. Kill him! Kill them all!
Over here!
Beyblade. There we go. Enemy slain. What do I get? What do I get? Do I get anything good? Gilbug. Okay, I'll take it. That's a shit ton of stuff.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Oh, thank you.
And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them.
Thanks for the heads
no
up.
Doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Should we also tell her that you decided a sword would be a wonderful thing to show us in one of our first meetings together? I think she'll love to know that. All right.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Major help.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise.
Oh, the barbs.
Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
Can do.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll
They do
soon
kind
be
of
on
look
your
alike,
way
don't
then.
they?
But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
Aww.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand
That's so sweet.
our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would.
Aw.
It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one.
Aw.
So what would you say to working together?
I would not mind.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. Oh, I accidentally pressed. Seal obtained. You accepted the Crimson Compass from Theodore.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Seal joined. The two emblems are joined to form a collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey.
Oof.
Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Oof. Quest complete. Blood from the stones. Alright. Trader's Pass. The raised letters upon the square of the varnished bronze read, by order of the Board of Delegates is the bearer of this token bestowed all rights and permissions merited a Dominion merchant. Okay, damn. Fancy talk for, yeah, you can go where you want.
Let's get this back to Goots.
Alright.
Then it's on to the Dominion.
So, I think that's enough for now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you so much to, thank you so much, Etal. Thank you so much, Pew. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Fairy. Thank you to everyone else for stopping by, even if it was just for a little bit. Thank you all so much for, everything. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, emotes will be coming soon. I really, really thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.